also, of course, welcome to ISE, 10th one and all that. Some poor sad souls like me, and I see one or two more that I recognise them all, 10. And it's certainly come a long way since that sort of drafty shed in Geneva, which is unforgettable for anyone that was there. I'd also like to welcome our viewers on the live video stream. We don't know yet how many there are, but you're welcome, whatever. So I'm going to get straight into the awards, and I want to start with a category which is one I'm particularly keen on, and this is the category of AV Technologist of the Year. Now, the winner of this award may not be known to everyone, although some of you who know have met him this morning, but he's one of those rare, I'll say it, British successes. It's an invention in a marketplace that is dominated really by Far Eastern players, and what he's done is come up with a whole new technology for touch. The technology, QTC, is exciting because it's not only an XY touch technology, it also registers how hard you press. So you can trigger a whole new layer of action from a touch on a touch screen. It's very early in its development. It has been adopted by one of the leading mobile phone companies and is undergoing development for larger sizes. But I think for the future, this is one that we're all going to be talking about. So I'd like to invite David Lussey of Paratech to come and collect the award for AV Technologist of the Year. Congratulations, David.
Thank you very much.
They're quite heavy. Thank you. For our next category, I'd like to invite Pip Thomas of Envest to come up to actually make the presentation. This is going to someone who has probably got a fairly full trophy cabinet at home already, having once been a professional footballer. They tend to collect these things. After a 30-year career in technology sales, which embraces some of the largest names in the business. So we've had Sharp and Epson and now NEC. He's a very firm supporter of the channel and the way the channel structure and how it actually brings products to end users. So I'd like to invite Neil Hartigan to the front, please, to receive his award from Pip Thomas.
There you go, Neil. Gosh, that is heavy. Many congratulations.
I'd like to invite Pip to say a word or two. Congratulations to Neil.
Okay. Well done, Neil, before you run away from me. Just wanted to really reiterate just how incredibly important sales is within the AV industry. You'll know yourself that it's not purely about selling a product, is it? But it's about creating a relationship. So there's a lot of trust and a consultative sales approach. So it's absolutely key. People such as yourself, Neil, for winning that. So many thanks to you and all the hard work that you're putting into the industry.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Pip. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Pip. Moving on to our next category. Again, this is another one that's really quite close to my heart, and this is the AV Support Professional of the Year. In order to be a good support person, I think you've got to have certain characteristics in your personality. You've got to be inquisitive, you've got to be keen on problem solving, you've got to really have a sort of detective mentality to find the problem and then deal with it. Our winner of this category is responsible for testing new products and solutions created in-house at his employer, but is still learning new skills. We probably could have done with him last night, really, for his IP expertise. So can I invite Daniel Richard to the front to collect his...
Thank you. Cheers. Okay. Thank
Well
you.
done, Dan.
Cheers.
Our next award category is AV Marketing Professional of the Year. This is an illustration of the fact that if you're good enough, you're old enough, because this is someone that's only really been at the beginning of their career, but has advanced very rapidly, and is now single-handedly responsible for organising the largest, I think the largest, Stelgis will probably kill me, but the largest distributor event held in the UK, this being the Midwich Technology Exposed show. And while she's only 24, I'm sure she's going to go a long way, and the winner of this category is Rachel Hastings. For our next category, I'd like to invite Royce to join me at the front. Royce Lab BenQ UK. This category is AV Reseller of the Year. And I think it's fair to say this is one of the most hotly contested categories of all. And in a way, despite the vicissitudes of economic conditions, cutback in public expenditure, margin erosion, all of those things, the inclination of people not to pay for proper advice but just go and buy stuff off the internet. We all know the problems, but the channel has proved itself incredibly adaptable and robust in that respect, embracing new opportunities as they come along. The winner of this category has shown itself particularly adept in that, and is exploring some of the, I think, areas with the greatest potential in AV, including collaboration and video communication. I'd like to invite the representatives of Rapid Technologies to come to the front to take their award, please.
Very heavy. Okay, right way round.
Before I ask Royce to say a few words in congratulation, let me say that the other contestants in this category were equally deserving of recognition, specifically Drake AV and Project AV, who in any other year could potentially have won this, and so I'd like to thank you for your attendance.
Thank you, Rob. I just think with the year that we had in 2012, and it's been a challenge for everyone, and I think the way you've embraced collaboration and new products and technology, I think really does stand out in the channel. So for us, we're really quite pleased to give you this award, and hope you take it back and share it with the team. It's been a really good year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our next category is AV Integrator of the Year, and of course it's always where there's a reseller end and an integrator begin. And for us, we've just really looking at the issue in terms of scale of operation, breadth of service offering, and the ability to develop unique and novel in-house solutions. Now, this one is sponsored by MicroP. For us, when we looked at this, there's really only one winner, and that is Savile AV. If I'd like to consider.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, Innovation of the Year. This is possibly another, well, definitely another closely fought sector. The nominations that we have for finalists embrace quite a breadth of products and technologies. I'll just give you a list to give you some insight. And I think you can recognise from the quality of the list, 2012 must have been a pretty good year for innovation. I'll need my glasses for this one. So, our finalists for this section included AMX for the Innova DVX 3150 all-in-one presentation switcher, BrightSign for the XD line of solid-state digital signage media players, Polycom for its real presence mobile software, IVIS for its OmniShapes rear projection display cubes, and LifeSize for its UVC platform. Winner of this category is sponsored by Peerless, so if I can ask Paul Dawes to make his way to the front to hand over the trophy. My kind of hoping that there's someone from the winner here, because the winner is Life Size for its UVC platform.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Innovation is always key for us, so I think this one is phenomenal.
Should I say a few words, Paul?
Yeah. Like Brian says, I'm sure this is very well deserved. You're up against a list of exciting technology there, so to win this is a real testament to what you do, and many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That brings to the end our list of award categories, but I have a lot of people to thank for making this possible. First of all, our award sponsors, without whom none of this would really be possible. It might seem that it's pretty easy to do, but I promise you it isn't. Making decisions between some of these things is incredibly difficult and takes a lot of time. I'd also like to thank our event sponsors who provided equipment, and that's NEC and NEC Display Solutions and Peerless EV. I'd like to thank Tony Hirons, who is a leading graphic designer, taking time off of doing work for Shell and other big people to design our award, so thank you very much for that, Tony. And also our streaming sponsor, with in particular Richard Payne of Holden and his IP Genius colleague Adam, without whom nothing would have happened. Let me, if the resellers here are looking at offering live video streaming as a service or a rental opportunity, these are the go-to guys. But thank you all very much for attending this short ceremony. I hope it's marked a good introduction to the rest of ISE for you. Thank you very much indeed for coming on.